Hello everybody, Luke the Fluke here,
There's a
and
building
welcome
just
back
past
to
these
some
rocks
more
behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
God of War Ragnarok. I almost talked over
Ah,
Atreus.
those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Oh, I missed the barrel. There we go.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Derlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
Oh no, I want to explore. I want to explore.
So, which way do we go? We could prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you. Mimir, are you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
One of the mining rigs is here?
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Ow!
Target down! If the dwarves didn't like working for Asgard, couldn't they just quit?
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim. Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard. If they stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
Oh, that's clever. And awful.
Left side!
Whoa. An Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim. Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet. It was fun.
It was training.
Didn't have fun? Well, anyway. You should look for the other half of the seed. Since it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
Behind you!
Oh, I thought I would get them there. Let's do this.
They just keep coming!
It's a bird's nest. Spawning a little wretches like there's no tomorrow.
It will be so!
Yappa!
Oh, they're gonna do it.
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
Hopefully.
How did these rigs come to be?
I had them built to harvest ore for armaments. Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
Hey, it's another one of those geysers, but huge. Maybe we could check it out later.
We can see it fine from here.
There's another mining rig on this island, brother. Smell that smoke?
Why would the dwarves agree to work for the Aesir in the first place?
That's the heart of it, eh?
You lied to them.
I lied to them.
Bet we could swing across that, lift thing.
Gantry.
Gantry. Thanks.
Those barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
Hmm.
Surprised the dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
They killed the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
Just make sure. You never know with these things.
That should help.
Hmm.
Huh. Impressive.
Crocodile squasher of wretches killed a nest of 20 here. A legend or boast. I wonder, I wish this crocodile was around to enlighten us with her strategies. Beastery. Bergson mother. It should come as no surprise that we despise wretches. But what we despise even more than the little buggers is the thing that spawns them. If wretches are born the way they smell, one can only imagine how much worse a Bergsiger mother is in the olfactory sense. Worst of all, killing them has been known to set off an eruption of wretches rather than starve it off. Most unpleasant of creatures, the lot of them. I agree. I agree. Not the pleasant of creatures.
Yeah, that looks right. Wasn't so hard.
Can't even get up though.
Behind you, brother!
I know you don't.
Behind you, watch out!
You okay, Mimir?
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them. With every stolen resource and mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
The dwarf survived because of you.
Ah, you're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Okay, so we got something else for the... Wretches will surely try to swarm and surround the area. Impact strikes like the Blade's heavy attack should quickly dispatch and press R2. Okay. Hell Raider. I don't know. Red Days, aren't I? Yeah. Red Days. Red Doves. Here we go. Droga Butcher. Butcher seems an apt name for a creature intent on chopping at us with two weapons. At the same time, perhaps it speaks to their manic bloodlust in life, or perhaps they were all skilled artisans at carving up animal meats to feed their families. I know which one I prefer to believe, and I know which one is more likely true. These Dalgra use their weapons well. We need to be ready for flurry of attacks. They're likely to use their two weapons to attack in combination, but their flow can be disrupted by parrying their attacks. Okay. I know obviously I don't have to read everything in the codex, it's just,
There's such
something
a
in the
big bay.
meantime.
There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs. Those mining rigs sure spit out a lot of smoke.
Right, how do I get there? Oh. Answers that question.
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise.
Smell the
He can
smoke?
be
There's another mining rig
a
here.
lot.
You speak of your deeds with shame. Do you regret not allowing Putin to kill them?
I don't. Above you, brother!
Yeah. I gotta remember that I can't parry poison.
Incoming! Right side!
Ow!
Behind you, father!
Ow! Oh yeah, I shot that. Oh.
Clinging to the wall! We gotta knock you down!
Behind you! Poison!
One more to go!
done.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I'm sure the dwarves would feel differently.
No, but it is a start.
A reminder, brother. The first Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock Sindri.
Nice, that's another chest done.
Father, is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Oh, where was I aiming? That didn't happen.
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag? Give it here.
Yeah, hold on.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. We need... I need... to set right a very old wrong.
Oh boy.
You're on fire, Kratos! Double fire! Watch your right! Won't be hearing any more from those Grogan.
That's my bad, I wasn't paying attention.
What's behind the door?
A prisoner. Of sorts.
Okay,
The air smells a lot cleaner. It's because we shut down the rigs.
trying to remember what island it is. I think it's this one, right?
Look, the fish are coming back.
Enough. We will continue later.
The key to that watchtower door should be on this island somewhere. Another wrench! Boy!
They keep coming out of that neck. It's going underground with the stone.
Hmm.
Another wrench to the left. The ground looks weak down here, Father. That gear. Looks like it was freeze.
Oh, I made a mistake. I was right the first time. Hmm. Probably gonna miss. Atreus, go up, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Maybe that lift can help us get higher. Might be easier to break that ground from up there.
Yeah, I know. It's just trying to find the right level for it.
Think you could break through the ground from up there?
Ow.
Here. Is this it? Over here?
That's the key we're looking for. Now we must head to that watchtower on the shore.
What are you not saying?
The mining rigs are not the only sin I committed in Svartalfheim.
Mimir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done? Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt. Let's see.
Not now.
Can you hear that?
No.
Thought I heard a voice.
Let's keep going, lad. Just put the key into that lock, brother.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
There. If you could give that drum a good loud strike.
What? So that's the voice I heard.
I'd hoped it would have escaped by now, but we'll need to free it from its restraints.
What is this?
A lyngbakr. I captured it many years ago.
For Odin.
Yes. I thought it an imaginative and eye-catching way to earn his favor.
It worked.
That it did.
This creature, you enslaved it.
Aye.
But why?
Because I was young and stupid. And I didn't know what it was like to be chained in one place for years at a time, with nothing to occupy your mind but pain. Right. We chained the fins too. If you could... Easy. Easy.
That creature's hurting.
But we're going to free it.
But it will always be chained. You know that as well as I.
Now for the other fin. There may be a way to reach it behind that collapsed debris. Above you! Watch out! It's done! You're angry with me, aren't you, brother?
I remember the feeling of a yoke around my neck. I would not wish it upon another.
Oh, yeah.
Anything illuminating?
Regarding the removal of resources, when making your international strike, use an axe, not a pick. Use a pick. You go too deep, you get red flow. You get red flow, somebody has to clean it all. 2. Pre-dawn remains the best time to harvest. Grogginess and distortion are still a major factor before the sun comes up, so the chance of accidents becomes much lower. 3. Always wear earplugs. Interesting.
Behind you, brother! Impressive!
Why enslave the creature?
Its fat was a good source of oil for Odin's lanterns.
Oil. For lanterns.
Whatever anger you're feeling, whatever loathing toward me, it's nothing to what I've said to myself. The Fen, if you could.
I know.
Just the tail left now.
Look out! Wretch neck! Behind you! Incoming! The nest was hiding some sort of device.
That means I can double back to the chest over here. Like so.
dock can lead us to the tail. Let's get back to the boat.
You never spoke of this creature.
Does that surprise you? That an old man would be ashamed of the mistakes he's made?
No.
We all make mistakes, Mimir.
I'd thought, I'd hoped the creature would be long expired by now. But apparently the Aesir couldn't even be bothered to mercy kill it once it was no longer useful.
We could kill it.
No. Not when we can save it. Good. We'll reach the tail from this dock.
You would still save this broken creature.
I know what it is to be imprisoned like this. I can't just leave it.
And if it is beyond saving,
I don't understand.
let us continue.
Behind you, brother!
Oh,
Watch your right!
Behind you! Incoming! One more to go!
Tail must be chained as well. Sliding down that rope should take us where we need to go. free! What's going on? Maybe it needs a little encouragement. Can you get me closer to its eye for a face-to-face, brother?
This creature, the mining rigs, they're mistakes, Mimir. But it's Odin's fault.
That's not an excuse, little one. But thank you for saying it. Go on, you great blubbering beast. Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
But... No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off and scare it. Something.
There is no making things right. Only better than they were.
It likes the wind blowing on its face. I can feel it.
May you provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
It seldom is.
The lyngbakr. It appears that Mimir has enacted many cruelties here in Solheim. None more reprehensible than chaining this creature and harvesting its fat for oil. To perform an act so heartless and so put it out of one's mind to never speak of it, it reminds me of a boat captain I wronged long ago. He too was robbed of his freedom and suffered because of who I was and the choices I made. Perhaps there is a measure of monster inside us all. You never know. The hateful. I never encountered a doggo like this one before. It fights as if it's fueled by an infinite hate. It emerged from a scar in the earth that closed once we defeated the monster. If we encounter more of these souls, we must close them and put down any creature that emerged. The diving attack has enough force to break a guard, interrupt it with civil war time strong like a from weapon attack. I never read all this yet. Drago. It can be hard to picture when faced with a charging, snarling mess of fire and rock, but all Dagger were once humans and were I've lost my place now. It can be hard to picture when faced with a charges non-immense fire and rock, but what all dragon were once humans, some were glory-hungry warriors who fell in battle. Others were humble farmers trying to defend their homes from bandits and other rabble. The common thread that sealed their fates was an ability to yield even in death, not even a promise from Valhalla or Folkganger could tempt them into letting go. Instead, they fought. The Valkyries that came to collect their souls, pure stubbornness and rage kept them bound to the lands where they fell, their bodies twisted into the nasty forms that we know today. All their humanity is gone, and all that remains is an insatiable need to fight. Drago fight with dangerous weapons, but they aren't terribly skilled with them. Watch their movements. Should make it. I've never read all this. Nightmares, what awful pest. Entry complete. I've not read that one. Read these two. Read these three. He's trying to use their weapons while we need to be ready for a flurry of attacks they like to use. There are two weapons to attack in the combination, but their flow can be destructive by pairing it. I think I read that bit. Here we go. These basic Draga aren't notably fast or strong, so your basic arsenal moves should suffice block, dodge, cut the undead buggers to ribbons. Anything else about the Draga? I've not. Yeah, I read that bit, didn't I? Yeah, I read that bit. These dragons do damage by hurling fireballs at distance, a terrible nuisance in groups, however, they are not. The hardest sorts of them dead and can be cleared out first with little effort. Yeah, I hadn't read that bit. Have I read this bit? Yeah, I have. I'm pretty sure I've read everything. No, well, I've pretty much caught up with everything. Just double checking everything. Because, yeah, like I said, I don't mind reading. If you don't want me to read all of this, then, yeah, let me know. I'm pretty sure I read that. I read that. Read that. They're attacked of spawn and their little wrenches is not easily interrupted, but runic attack should get it done. I think I read all these, just double checking. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have caught up with everything.
Back to Thor and Odin stories? Where were we? Okay, there was Thamor, the stonemason.
Aye, he quarreled with his son, went into the night to find him, found Thor instead.
And there was Thamor's son, Grimthor.
Who built the walls of Asgard, and whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
There was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband, and Odin covered it up before doing her in himself.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body, and let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgen? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best. But not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Enough. We will continue later.
Okay. What other terrible things have Odin and Thor done? Oh, I know. There was Skavi, the queen of the hunt.
Aye, she's found Odin's affections, so he tricked her into killing her father.
There was Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
And there was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freyr to get it back, then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Hold. We will finish later.
This is the safety office?
Well, the sign a hair's breadth away from a head injury up there certainly gives that impression.
And I'm going to leave it there and save. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Sort of like a sidetrack, side mission, you know, helping out Mimir, that kind of thing. So I hope you don't mind. We're back on track, and with that being said, I hope that you enjoyed the gameplay. Please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more God of War Ragnarok. Until next time, everyone. Bye bye for now.